What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Roblox Fish video. Today, I'll be showing you how to get the brand new Olympian Godbreaker Rod inside of Roblox Fish, as well as how to complete the final area, the Olympian Fisher, inside of the Wrath of Olympus update. If you don't already know, of course, Fish had a huge update today, adding 6 new layers to Atlantis. I've done a full video guide on how to complete every single layer, and I will leave a link to all 5 of those guides in the description down below. In order to unlock the Olympian Fisher area where you get the Olympian Godbreaker Rod, you will need to complete all 5 previous layers. But yeah, assuming you guys have completed all of the previous layers, you guys have opened the seal to the Olympian Fisher. That is where I'll be starting off for this video. So yeah, basically, if we go to the bestiary for the Olympian Fisher, you guys will see right here on the Fish bestiary, we have the Olympian Devil, which is a secret rarity. Now, if you've been playing the update, you know that in all previous 5 layers, what you had to do was you had to summon an exotic fish on that layer and catch that to do a mini game to unlock the next layer. But this is different, of course, obviously, with it being a secret and not an exotic, but it is much more difficult to catch. Essentially, summoning the Olympian Devil is going to require you to have all 5 previous rods of the update from all the other layers, or you can also just do it with friends. But whether you're doing it alone or you're doing it with friends, you're going to have to be fishing at each layer with the corresponding rod in order to summon the Olympian Devil. So for example, right now we are in the Hades underworld of Indefinite, and the rod for this layer is the Hades Soul Scythe. Again, I have a full guide on how to get all the other rods, including this one. But basically, if I'm just going to fish over here at the Hades area with the Hades rod, then there is a small chance, and actually, luckily, it just happened right now. It says an ancient presence serves. But yeah, there's a small chance that it will say a message at the bottom of the screen. And then if you are to go back all the way over here to the Olympian Fisher, then the eyes will be lit up of the corresponding statue. So they are in order. This is layer 1 over here, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, and layer 5. But yeah, you guys get the point. Basically, it's like the same thing as the Zeus layer. If you go to Zeus Thunder of Chaos, you're gonna have to go ahead and get yourself the Zeus's Thunder Maul. Go ahead and fish here for a few minutes, and after 10, 20, 50 catches, whatever, it could take you a while, you're going to have a message at the bottom of your screen that is basically going to signal that the statue's eyes have been lit up. And again, it can be done with friends. You don't have to have every single rod yourself. But yeah, so once you do that with all 5 layers, once you get the statue's eyes lit up corresponding to the Bellona layer, the Apollo layer, Poseidon's layer, Zeus's layer, and Hades layer, then you can teleport yourself back to Olympian Fisher, and basically the Olympian Devil will have spawned. You're gonna go over here. You can use the best rod you have, whatever it may be. And it is not actually that difficult to catch the Olympian Devil because of the minigame. When you catch the Olympian Devil, it is by far the most difficult minigame, or a boss fight, whatever you want to call it, out of all of the layers in this update. You guys know that to unlock this area, you had to complete 5 different boss fights with the exotic fish in each layer. And yeah, so this one is much more difficult. But once the Olympian Devil spawns and you catch it, and you do somehow luckily end up defeating the boss fight, defeating the minigame, then a portal is going to spawn here. You're going to be able to jump into the portal, and you'll be teleported to an area to buy the Olympian Godbreaker Rod, as you guys can see right here. And I actually do have my Mystic Mirror set there, so I can show you guys. But yeah, you'll be teleported right here, and this is where you can go back. But yeah, this is the Olympian Godbreaker Rod right here for 50 million coins. I think the most expensive rod you can buy, or one of the most expensive rods you can buy. The stats are pretty good. It's 45% lure speed, 265% luck, 0.1 control, negative 9.81 resilience, and of course infinite max kilograms, plus 35 progress speed, plus 3 disturbance. So yeah, that layer is, I guess, simple compared to some of the others, but by far the most difficult. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe. If you found it helpful, then you can do that as well. Also, join my Discord server in the description to not miss any fish codes, admin abuse, leaks, news, updates, whatever. But yeah, that's basically it, and I will see you guys in the next Roblox Fish video.